Hello my beautiful geeks, how is everybody doing today? Welcome to the Geek Fortress and welcome to the review of Batman the Three Jokers #1. Now as you guys know, usually when I do these I kind of give out spoilers and I kind of go through the book, but for this one I'm not gonna do that because this is one of those books that you have to read on your own. So I'm not going to be giving any spoilers at all, okay? Just because anything in this book from beginning to end, it's something that you have to experience on your own. With that said, guys, we're gonna get right into it. I had been waiting for so long for this book ever since I heard that it got announced, and I was very excited to finally be able to put my grubby little hands on it. It was so good. Give it to Geoff Jones to give us something so amazing. From the same guy who brought us so many good stories, including Blackest Night. This book sort of plays like a movie in my head. As I'm reading it, I'm actually watching a movie. Like even after I was done, I was like, wait, who voiced who again? Because in my head, I listen, but the way that I read is I put different voices for different characters, and Batman, it's always Kevin Conroy. That's like rule #1. So as I was reading it, I was like, holy crap, this actually is like a movie, and I love every single part of it. The whole premise is that there's 3 different Jokers, or there have been 3 different Jokers this whole time, which is something like just like blew my mind. This follows up when Batman sat down on the Mobius chair and he asked what was the Joker's true identity, and the chair said there are 3 Jokers. This follows up on that, and it's one of those things that ever since you saw it back in the days of Dark Side Wars, that's what it was, sorry about that. Ever since you saw it back then, you were wondering like, wait a second, what the heck? What the heck? Dark Label finally brought that to fruition this time around by making this amazing comic book. And just on issue #1, I can tell you guys that I'm 100% hooked. There are 3 different Jokers from 3 different main events of the Batman comic books, as well as 3 different Jokers who have had an impact on somebody of the Batman family. That's the only thing that I could tell you. So each one of these Jokers has had a negative impact. Yeah, there's no way the Joker can have a positive impact on anybody. So every single character that you see in this book has set out for the Joker or has had a close encounter with him, or one of the 3 different versions of the Joker. So the whole time you're sitting there reading it and you're like, oh yeah, oh wow, oh shit. So it's one of those books. It was definitely a page turner, and I'm just going to share with you guys like the first few pages. You go through this history of Batman and his scars and how he got different scars from different villains, and the most scars that are shown are the ones given to him by the Joker. I love that trip down horrible memory lane, I guess you would call it. It was a really nice touch. The panels were nice. They were not too big, but they were big enough where they drew my attention. And like I said, for some reason in my head, it just played like a comic, it was a comic book, like a movie. And that's something that I really, really love. So this is definitely something that I would like to see an animated movie in the near future. So DC, if you're watching, make it happen. From beginning, middle, and end, there was not one point where the book got like boring at any point. Maybe there was a couple of things where the Joker's toxins kind of like starts, it's minor spoiler, yeah, like infecting animals, and there's this one particular animal that has like a huge smile on his face, and I was just like, but other than that, every single thing in the book just made sense, and all the characters that are involved in it, especially if you love the Bat family, you're going to be in love with this book. I'm going to give this book, guys, an A+ because this was such an amazing read. You will not be disappointed. Pick it up. If you cannot pick it up, I actually picked it up digital, and I'm gonna pick it up physically as well because it was that damn good. And when I support a book, I try to support it as much as I can. So if you can definitely go ahead and support your local comic book store, go ahead and get the physical copy. I love physical copy, that's how I do it. But because of COVID-19 and everything, and I can't go out all the time, I had to get the digital version as well because I just couldn't wait to go pick up my physical copy. Make sure you ask for the promotional card that you get when you get the physical copy. Every comic book store should have them. When you get it, you get a promotional card with the Joker on it. Make sure you ask your comic book store for that as well. By the time you get to the last page in this book, you're gonna be like, your mind's gonna be so blown, your head is gonna be blown. But what do you guys think about the three Jokers? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoy this spoiler-free review. It's basically me telling you go get it. And no, this is not sponsored by DC in any way, shape, or form. This is just sponsored by me, my geekiness, and my fandom, because I really, really enjoy this story. It's something that I have been waiting for so long, and you know that I don't do comic book reviews as much as I used to for everything anymore, but when it's a story that I really enjoy, this is what happens. So I had to come to you guys and I had to do a review because I had to tell you how amazing this story was. So definitely go pick it up and let me know what you think. Until the next time, guys, I have been your boy Lewis. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to share this video with anybody who may love a good Joker story. As per usual, you guys have been awesome. Do me a favor, guys. Stay awesome and geek on. Until the next time, this is Lewis with a Batman shirt saying bye.